Yo, Tone. Too cold. Right. Witch areola. Bipolar. Bisolar. Say hi to this polar. Witch areola. Sitting out. Witch bra. Nicki Minaj. Kendrick Lamar. Hendrix. Witch on guitar. Electric in this bitch. No electric heater. Wiz Khalifa, winter seasoner, colder than Cote d'Ivoire in the winter. With a wolf that'll engulf you backwards like the flow, too cold, like icicle. Tires rolling the snow on the bicycle. I'm colder than Goldilocks porridge, colder than knowledge, given by college in semester, season of Jack Frost. Jack Frost, colder than Russian war, when we had to jack the frost off Ukraine. Cold as depleted uranium particles used in a terrorist title given by Obama. Michelle, cold as hell, cold as frozen hell, colder than oxymoron. Trash in the winter, Russian, smashing a splinter, smashing like master splinter. Cold as suicidal. Cold as suicidal, the devil. Cold as devil when he isn't in hell as well. Enveloped. Cold as level, devil hits when he hits polarized North Pole. Cold as the fingers caressing on the top of the North Pole, feeling on top of the world, but cold as took off of Rumpelstiltskin. Gold, spin of the gold, I'm cold. I already cold ya. I told you this shit's hot. This shit ain't hot. This shit's cold. This shit be too cold like fucking polar zone. Both my shoulders froze. You don't know me, yo. Cold like shoulder giving. That'll fucking froze you niggas, like fucking resurrect your cold body. Cold like pine pole. That's perfect. By Tiffany in the fucking Queen's Arms. The Queen's Arms open like cold for a hug. Oh, cold like a drug injected into your vein that ain't hot. Then Day Dot play Rage Squad for Striker. Cold like Train Dodge. Two-tone on the track. Cold like blue flames, cold. Mercury, colder than mercenary. With a flow that's emergency. 999, no. Coming out from the cold. Come out from the cold. I told you before. Woe betide you, I told you I'm cold as a. If I don't preach, 9v16, Corinthians, colder than winter them times. Colder than Corinthian rhymes, colder than cushion Corinthian Stormzy, colder than Stormzy, colder than weather that needs weathering, colder than weather that needs weathering, colder than Serengeti in hell and thing. Serengeti in hell, colder than 7 deadly Elvis Presley sexy techniques that be hot. Lipstick on the collar, hot as cold. Hot as cold, take you down to the mercury degrees below freezing, next to nothing, cold as a perfume tester. Shake it like a perfume tester. Cold as Andre, minus 3,000 degrees. Cold as Dre beats, colder than Dre percussion. Cold as Cringer, cold as winter, cold as a sprinter after a winter. Cold as a cringer, cold as battle cat percussion. Cringer cold as alter ego of a Salford Negro, colder than Salford in the summer, colder than Salford in a Hummerzine with the lips of a witch and the lips of a witch for the west, wicked witch, wicked spit, cold as my wicked spit, liquid a fucking eclipse, cold as no shine, eclipse, empty the clips on the fucking ass and fill your body with rigor mortis, colder than rigor mortis, colder than the niggas' corpses if it's left in a mortis, locked. Meat locker, colder than rib cages knocked off the meat rack with a nut rocky job, cold as a fucking North Pole, Cold as a North Face jab off the top Drago with a southpaw. Knock you off the top onto the rocky crag that be colder than two tones bulk up.